Matty, victory here tonight at the Stoke Carras. I imagine you and the dressing room were pretty pleased with that one.
Yeah, we're all buzzing to get the result here, to get the 1-0 win. We've all wanted that performance, we've all wanted that win, certainly here at home. And I think we've got to kind of build on that now going into the Middlesbrough game at the weekend.
Is there almost a sense of relief in the fact that that's not going to be in the back of your minds and you can play almost free and expressive like you have done at the Stoke Carras in the past when you've gone on those good runs?
Yeah, I think for us as a group, we're really pleased the fact that we have got the result, and there's no shaping away from the relief, the fact to get the home win. But I think that kind of puts down to the work that's been put in, both on the training pitch and off it. And like I say, the performance is probably the most important thing, and we've got to try and build on that for sure.
Was it the sort of game where you felt that you had to show different elements to your game as well? Because obviously there was that first half where you could have come away with maybe more goals, but the second half where you had to really be focused and defensively resolute.
The first half was obviously a really good performance from everybody. The second half, they've made a tactical tweak at half time. Tried to get different players in different positions. Which they kind of had to do that. And then we've had to deal with a red card, but that's football. We've always got to be ready for them situations, and I think there was enough experience on the pitch and off it to be able to manage us through that. I thought we limited them next to nothing really, and even with 10 men, and we've gone up the other end and had a couple of chances where we probably should have scored and made it a little bit more easy for ourselves at the back end.
The manager spoke prior to this match about focusing on the process, focusing on doing the right things to get the right result. In that first half, did it feel like that was a real reflection of what he wanted to see?
Yeah, I think there's been elements of it in the games. There's been patches of it in home games and away games, but I think it was just making sure that the focus was there throughout, making sure that the structure that he wants, the players in the positions that he wants. We went out there as a group tonight and made sure that we did that.
Looking ahead to Middlesbrough now, tough test, always tough test in the Championship, but what's the message and what's key before you head over? The
message is just to keep going. Take the positives on this, reflect on it. See where we can improve, because there's always elements that that we can improve on and be better on. And then we go to up to Middlesbrough, which is going to be a difficult game. They're doing really well at the minute, but for us, the performance was very important tonight. The result was even better. So we definitely should take the confidence and the belief up there at the weekend.
Thanks, Matty.
Thank you very much. Cheers.